So I am currently making a wig for myself. It's actually crazy that this is the last wig I will be making by hand. I bought a sewing machine so it will be quicker and easier and just better on my hands because sis hands is tired, okay? But anyway, so as you can see, I'm putting the T-pins on my wig. I just like to make sure that I know what I'm doing and I can see what I'm doing. So when I flip the bundle over, I try to put it as close as I can to the other bundle, so that way it's not like overlapping, and it's also like just adding fullness to my wigs because I have a big head. I gotta stretch the band. Like I need some hair to cover up this band. I'm just saying. So as you can see, I also like to double knot. Sometimes I will even quadruple knot because I like to make sure my wig is not losing no parts, it's holding on straight, everything's looking good. I don't need no problems. I'm just saying. So that's what I'll be doing. And especially like on the ends of like the wig, I make sure that like I'm double and triple knotting everything because I do not want my bundle slipping, especially in the front because that's the hardest to deal with. So that's what I'm doing. And then I have moved up to the top. I'm almost done with it. And I'm just trying to make sure that it's as sturdy as I can and as tight as I can because I always seemed back in the day to have problems with the top of my wigs. So I make sure now with the top of my wigs that I like just double knot, quadruple knot, whatever I need to do to make sure that them parts aren't slipping. So I'm moving forward with that, and I'm gonna just let it play out for a little while, and then you'll see as I go along. So I have got to the top and I am putting on my last piece of hair, and I'm making sure to also attach it where I can to my closure to just add extra stability, extra strongness to the thread, extra just support in general. So that's what I'm doing now, and as you can see, I'm working it, I'm slinging it, and I'm also double knotting. The closer I get to the top, like I said, I like to focus on it. And once I get to that last hair, I'm not going to be adding no more hair. So I make sure that I'm doing extra knots on it and just making sure everything up top is good. And I also like to do double on my closure because the closure part, with it being lace, it can rip a lot easier. And I just like to make sure that it's straight up there. So I am done sewing and I'm just taking my T-pins out, untying my closure, brushing everything out, trying to see how I'm gonna do it. I was debating on if I was gonna do it straight or if I was gonna do it curly or how I want to do it, but you know, you can never go wrong with straight hair. So that's gonna be where I end up going with it. So also, this is probably one of the most important steps. Don't forget to cut the wig cap out where the lace is. If you have a closure or a frontal, you want to make sure to cut that extra piece off because now you got a black cap underneath your lace and it's just not gonna look right. You want it to look as natural as possible. So that's what I'm doing. I'm cutting it. I'm struggling a little bit because I was trying to show it in the camera, but it's better to do it like against like a table or something like that. So as you can see, I'm gonna struggle a little bit, but I do knock it out. I do cut it, so that's all that matters. You know, I'm just saying. So I cut it off, and I finally end up getting it off so I can show y'all, which it actually cut a lot better than I thought it was, and I just showed y'all. But I ended up wanting to straighten the wig, so I straightened it. When I straighten, I do use hairspray to make sure that it stays a lot stronger because when you straighten hair, it always seems to curl up, especially if it wasn't already like straight. It will curl up a lot easier. So I make sure that when I'm straightening stuff, I make sure to use hairspray. When I say I'm not gonna not like I'm just gonna straighten the wig. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna use hairspray, and sometimes I use a lot of hairspray. I'm not gonna lie, like probably gonna catch my house on fire one day. But on this one, I just used light hairspray because I wasn't sure how this wig was gonna take because it's a little old for me. But I just wanted to see if I could, bring it back to life. But I ended up being able to do it, so that's all that matters. So I'm finishing her up. At the top, I do straighten it, but I also make sure to use a hot comb too to make it as flat as possible. And I spray the whole top where it spray, just so you don't have any flyaways or anything like that. I like to make sure that it's as flat as possible and it's as straight and just soft as possible at the top, because that's the main thing that people look at and it's the main thing that like gets people's attention. So I made sure to lay it as flat as possible. Even like as you can see on the mannequin head, like it's laying flat. Like you do not want a bumpy closure. Like we all know, if you wear a wig, maybe people will talk about your hair if it's not flat. If it's got them bumps in it, ooh, they gonna talk about you. I won't talk about you. I don't care. That's your hair, your business. But I'm not gonna do it. I'm just saying I'm not gonna wear it. But as y'all can see, look at sis. Like, and she like years old, y'all. I just brought her back to life. Like, sis, check her out. Wait. Oh my God, look at you, silky smooth. Like, y'all, I'm so funny. Y'all gonna realize that as we go along. Just move past it and let me be, cause I honestly have no home training. Thank you. You'll see another one. Bye.